it also got to a point where I thought to myself, if I were to get an offer or if I were to get signed, do I want to be signed? Is that the life I would really want? Because, I was really close to Mike Lockwood, Crash Holly. He and I were good friends, and he was a little bit ahead of me. He had probably been wrestling about 3 years, but when he joined APW, he wanted to go through the fundamentals again. So he kind of hung out in the beginners class and the semi-pro class, which was my class. So he would kind of hang out with us. So we would drill, we would train. So when Crash made it to WWE, I'll just say one thing in particular that I will never forget was he said, "Tony, remember how we used to always dream about going to WWE?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "Yeah, we didn't know what we were talking about."
Huh.
And,
Yeah.
without going into too much detail, right? That's kind of like he said, we didn't know what we were talking about. He goes, "The grass is always greener on the other side." And I said, "Right."
The
So
travel, the schedule, the not being
yeah,
home.
yeah. And I remember him calling me one night, really drunk, telling me that they just had a show and he's over at a bar and all the boys are at the bar. And I don't know, dude. I just wanted to reach out and talk to one of my friends from years ago. And I'm like, "Yeah, man, call me anytime." And I just remember him just being like really drunk. And I hear all this noise in the background. And I'm just at home, nice and quiet, and just a different lifestyle. You know what I mean? And I just thought, okay, if I was on the road with them, I'd be probably doing the same thing. And do I want to do that? Some guys that say, "Yeah, man, put me on the road and, a bar every night." That's me, but that's not really my lifestyle. You see what I mean? So
Yep.
when I look back on it, I don't even know if I would really want that contract.
Man, he was gone way too soon, and obviously he got caught up, I guess, in that lifestyle, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
a real sad piece about that was I saw him at a wrestling show, um, and it was right after I think he did some Mad Mikey stuff with TNA, and he didn't look too good. He looked real soft, and he just didn't look good. Didn't have good color to him, and he was selling his 8x10 of his Crash Holly picture of him with the scale in WWE, and I still have that picture. And my son at the time, I think, was probably 5, something like that. And "Hey, brother, can you sign this for my son?" And he said, "Yeah, man, let me get a pen." And this is just the craziest, stupidest thing. He went through the entire locker room, couldn't find a pen. And then we go outside, nobody has a pen. He goes, "Dude, I gotta have a pen. I gotta sign these for people later, so I'm gonna have to find a pen." "Well, I'll sign it for you later, Tony. Are you gonna be at the show next weekend?" I said, "Yeah, I'll be there next weekend." He goes, "Okay, I'll give it to you then." And I said, "Okay, cool." He died that week.
wow,
Yeah.
crazy.
So I never got that picture. Yeah. I got the picture without the signed autograph.
Right. Weird. Wow. Nobody had
Yeah.
a pen.
And
Yeah.
the thing that kind of upset me is I saw that I think they said that they ruled his death a suicide. And I thought that was very sad because I don't think Crash would have killed himself. And I don't think that when I saw him, it was like, "Hey, dude, I'll see you next weekend." So he had every intentions of being there next weekend.
Yep.
So and I know Crash liked to drink and he liked to party and everything. So I just think he overdid it. But they ruled his death a suicide, which really sucks because I know he has a little girl, and I think it cheated her maybe out of insurance money or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When it's a suicide, they don't really want to put in a claim or accept a claim. So
Right.
yeah,
Yeah. Horrible. He was way too young, and he had way too more to give to the business. Way more to give, for
yeah, oh
sure.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. And it was a very bad scene for him, and he just yeah, Crash was a really good guy. I liked him a lot.